Go. Did you use this? Oh, okay. Now y'all can hear me. Okay, bet. We're good. Okay. Sorry, guys. This is a live. I was aware there's no sound. I was trying to get it fixed for you guys. If you don't mind, if you could give me 1 second to just let everybody know on the website what's going on. If you guys are not a member of the site, please make sure you guys go and check it out. And here is a little video for you guys. There's way more stuff now. But if you guys want the septum rings, I think we're sold out in quite a few of them now. But I also have t-shirts. I have merch. I still have a few of the Voodoo Tribe merch, the black tees. So yeah, if you ever want to support this channel, because the sponsors have been dry.com, child, you can go to shopvoodoochild.com and buy something. So what is up, guys? I see all of you in the chat. Hold on, I'm gonna pop this chat out just so I could see. Hey, what's up, everybody? What is up, guys? Thank you guys so much for the compliments on the look today. I did like a wrap thing that took forever to figure out how to do. I know how to do other type of wraps, but I don't know how to do like wraps with like my hair left out, if that makes sense. Here, I just want to pop this chat out so I could see over here. And yeah, we should be good. What's up, guys? I'm putting the live chat on so I can see all of y'all. It is a Wednesday. It is Wednesday. My Wednesdays are very chaotic now. Stupid chaotic. So I just try to have like an outer body experience and not think about it too much. I hope you guys are having a way easier Wednesdays than I have. And this is probably like the highlight of my Wednesday, not gonna lie, because it just got real. I don't know what I was thinking. Let me know in the chat if or in the comments if any of you guys have done this before. Shout out to Z. I'm doing okay. Where you schedule yourself for a class on a day where you already had too much and then it's just too much. But we're gonna push through. Let me put this fan on. It's kind of hot in here. Can you flick that switch on for me? Get the yellow lighting out of here. Y'all, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories today. I know you guys are probably hype. I'm drinking my water out of this mug. I know y'all hate when I do that. Ooh, you are so blessed, Kelly. Kelly in the chat talking about these are her off days. Ooh, I know that's right. Some of you guys are still on spring break. That's awesome. I am not on spring break anymore. And my spring break, my professor still gave me work. So that was really nice of her. Like, very nice of her. But anyway, I digress. So today, you're saying what? Turn it up? I think I'm fine. Anyway, y'all. We have 6 stories. Sorry, again, I'm a little tired. Shout out to KSET for the donation. When do you plan to graduate? This fall. That's why I'm stressed out. That's why I'm really stressed out. I'm projected to graduate this fall if everything does what it do. Shout out to all the mods. Shout out to Mark. Mark's talking about what is spring break, right? Like, we still can't even go out. And then I live in Florida, so it's not like I could really like live it up because everybody and their mama come down here spreading that thing. So I can't really like do much. Exactly, Z. I go to a state school. I don't go to a university. So what is spring break? Like, basically a week for you to catch up on things that, you know, you didn't do. My bad, y'all. I didn't know my freaking donation thing made noise. I'm gonna get into this story. I know you guys are seeing the what's it called, the title, and I know y'all see the thumbnail where I put Michael and Sarah from Love After Lockup, and I'm pretty sure you guys are like, okay, what is going on? Who would have the audacity to ask somebody to be in an open relationship with them and their ex? And we all know the answers. Super mega bold dusties that think that they got something going on. But we're going to leave that for the end, okay? We're going to leave it for the end. A lot of these stories are fairly short. That's how I'm like whizzing through the old email, just going through all the short stories. So I know there's 6, but don't worry. There's a lot of stuff going on. And ironically, we have a love after lockup story. So we also have somebody who was dating someone who was locked up and has a story. So it's kind of like a double whammy. You get 2 stories. One where like somebody was locked up, but then the other one it's like somebody really tried, somebody with that open relationship BS. But anyway, let's get into the first story, and it's just called I Don't Know, Am I Tripping? Let me know if y'all got any wine. Get your Capri Sun, get your water. I have some wine over here just because I'm trying to be fancy, but we got our water. You might see me sip the wine every once in a while. Oh, and here, I'll put this over here for y'all. Don't forget that you're awesome. Daniel's mom gave me this. That's for whoever needs that. That's for whoever needs that. So, I don't know. It's called I Don't Know, Am I Tripping? Hold on, I'm going to put this right here so I could, we're just here. I don't know, am I tripping? Probably not. But hey, that's just me. Okay, hey Naja, back again. Okay, welcome back, sis. So I need to know if I'm tripping or not. My friend and I have been friends for about 5 years now, but things are starting to change. We will call my friend Lauren. Lauren and I met freshman year of high school and we clicked immediately. Everything was fine until junior year when she got into a toxic relationship. I hated dude from the start because when they first started talking, he said he usually doesn't date dark-skinned girls, but she's pretty. Oh, colorism has entered the chat. I was like, ew, a colorist, drop him. But she decided to give him a chance. And surprise, surprise, he turned out to be an abusive cheater. Mind you, this relationship lasted through junior year and ended right before graduation. Throughout the whole relationship, I watched her change from this confident, happy person to someone who was just insecure and self-conscious. I mean, the sad part is that she was insecure and self-conscious from the beginning because she still dated him. And I'm not saying that it's her fault that he ended up doing what he did in the future. I'm just saying that a confident person would not, regardless of what shade you are, like, you're not going to want to date no colorist ass dude. So the self-confidence was already down. And then you guys are in high school, you're coming of age. Like, this is just all types of bad. Like, this dude should have been kicked to the curb. I don't see, like, I don't know. Because I get it. You don't want to be all up in your friend's business. But at the same time, it's like, you don't want your friend to just be out here, like, hurting. But anyway, so they did break up. And she said after the breakup, I felt as her best friend, it was my job to build her up and tell her how beautiful she is. I mean, yeah, it's your job to be there for her, but ultimately she is going to need to, love herself by her. Like, she needs to learn to love herself. Like, just because you can't just replace a different type of love. Like, that's not usually the answer to these type of things, but go for it. So after months of this, of me hyping her up basically, and her thinking that I was lying when I would compliment her, I became drained and tired of the friendship. There are some things that I have noticed that have driven me further away. Like, she would post something like, I know my worth. I could never get played. But then tell me she got back with the abusive ex. Or she would pour her heart out and tell everybody that she is broken. I would tell her to stop telling her business, but she would tell me that she didn't care and that I was crazy. Well, girl, honestly, it's her business. Like, it is what it is. You're choosing to still be a part of it. And if this is part of how you support her, then I guess that's that. But, like, it's her business at the end of the day. Like, if she wants to go with her stupid face on and do that, like, I mean, it's her business. It sucks. I know we all wish better for our friends, but I mean, like, so, for the betterment of my mental health, I decided to separate myself and focus on growing my Etsy shop. I know that's right, because look, when you guys start trying to be living vicariously through your friends and through their toxic relationships and shit, like, it's tiring. Like, I know a few people like that where they don't really got stuff going on, but they just surround themselves with, like, chaotic people just to have something going on. Like, bro, it's not worth it. I'm so glad that you're doing your little Etsy thing. I hope you're still doing it, by the way. They said, when I was working on my branding, I was talking to her about it because she's my best friend. I was saying how I wanted my logo to be marble. And the next day, I get a follow from a random page, and I click on it, And in the bio is her @name. So I asked her what the page was about, and she said she's starting a shop. The shop didn't bother me, but it was the fact that her logo was marble. Okay, sis, look. Now look, friend. Everybody and their mama got a little shoot, I used to have a little marble on my background, you know, but I get it. Like, if you weren't thinking about doing that until you talk to me, it's kind of like whatever. But if I've learned anything, usually people that do that, they're not you. They don't have the drive. They don't have the finesse. They don't have that thing. And usually when they see how hard it really is, they usually don't care anymore and they just let it go. Like, I would have just charged this because it's like, okay, girl, yeah, it's cute. You think you about to start a little shop, whatever. If you really about to do this, okay, cool. We could support each other. But I really don't think that she was even real. I bet you till this day right now that shop still has like 0 followers and no posts. Like, I guarantee you. I am so proud of you for keep doing you, though. Keep doing your Etsy shop. Don't let that throw you off. Like, do marble anyway. Exactly, Anna. Do it anyway. You thought of it. Do it anyway. So, I try not to think too much into it, so I let it go. The next thing that rubbed me the wrong way was she said she wanted to sell art when she can't draw. Child, you don't know if that girl could draw. Like, she could do abstract art. She could do collages. She could cut stuff out of magazines, make collages. Like, you don't know what she was trying to do. You don't know what she was trying to do. Oh, so I told her my shop was going to be art-centered because art has always been my first love. I decided to stop telling her things because I feel like she might be biting off of me. Sis, the beautiful thing about art, friend, is that there are so many different types of art styles, like, ever since I've gotten back into my artistic side, I've met so many different artists through this shit. Like, damn, I cursed. What's our time stamp here?
13 minutes.
Okay, great. We're good. But one of the best things is I've met so many like women who sell art, and like it's been a really cool community, and all of our art is so different, and we all respect each other. We all boost each other's stuff. Like, just because y'all do art and she can't draw, like, you don't know. Like, you don't know, girl. You don't know. I don't know. I feel like you were being a little too harsh on her. I feel like you were probably just frustrated because y'all were dealing with very serious issues in the past and it was being treated like nothing. And now these are like little foo-foo things. And because you're so frustrated, you're treating it like it's like a real issue. Like, that's just my opinion of what I'm reading here. Because if you want to draw butterflies, but she's into Art Ho, Picasso, Rainbow, like, y'all aren't even gonna have the same customers, so it's not even gonna, I don't know. But anyway, I decided to stop telling her things because I feel like she might be biting off of me. I feel like this is just a classic case of people growing apart, but I'm not sure. Am I tripping? I'll attach some of her posts so you can understand what I mean. Love you and your content. Thanks for reading. So before I pull up these posts, because I do have the post that I'm going to look through, I really feel like she lost herself in that relationship, and her solution of you being like, I'm going to love you harder than your ex did, is her trying to find a personality in you. Like, that's my synopsis of this going on. Like, I feel like you put yourself in the role. You didn't get the complete reciprocation that you wanted because at the end of the day, you're not her ex. You're not a lesbian. Y'all are not in a lesbian relationship. Like, she can only get certain things from her ex, and she went back, if that makes sense. I feel like there is a frustration from that time point in y'all friendship, and it's bleeding on over here. I feel like you might need to sit down before you just say cut her off, because you guys are so young and because you like did all this stuff together. I would at least sit down with her and be like, look, this is how I feel. I feel very overwhelmed and it's just too much. But why I think she's biting you is because I feel like she doesn't really have any sense of identity because she's been in something so toxic for so long. That's just my interpretation of it. But here are some of the posts that she said homegirl be posting on social media. Ooh, child, not the paragraphs, the paragraphs. No one really understood why I begged for him. Oh, child, no. why I was giving up on myself, why I cried, why I was hurt, blah blah blah. It hurts. No FaceTime. Oh my God, child. Until a dude love me out loud, that's the bro. Respectfully. Okay, girl. T. When a dude done messed up your mental and damaged you so bad, it's like you almost have to train your mind to be able to completely move on and leave the pain, feeling like he died. Yeah, girl, it seems to me like her whole identity was this boy, and now that this boy is gone and it seems like he is pretty much tired of her and it's for sure over now, she does not have any type of identity other than being in this relationship. And it's so sad. And I know some of y'all in the chat might be like, oh my God, these are like such head ass posts, ha ha ha, he. But it's really sad. Like, it's really sad on like, yeah, like this is very embarrassing. Like, just very embarrassing. And we've all been there. And that's why it's so crappy. Now, I'm not going to say we've all disassociated and lost our personalities or anything. And I'm not trying to diagnose this girl with any DID or nothing like that. All I'm saying is we've all been that head ass. We've all done that corny stuff. But chill. Right. Thank you, Kiki. Stop acting like y'all wasn't no heartbroken teens before. Like, come on. As for the abusive relationship, that's a whole different type of trauma, you know. I was in one of those in high school too. It's not fun. I'm glad that she got out of it before, you know, it's anything bad, like serious happened. A lot of people said they can't. Who said that? Somebody said, I can't deal with that. 1101 said, I can't deal with that. Oh my God. 1100. Oh my God. You're giving me like war flashbacks of this freaking binary number test I have to do today. I'm so tired of seeing zeros and ones. But no, I agree. Like, I could see how some people would just dead the friendship. There were a few friendships that I did that in high school where I deaded friendships because relationships are too toxic. And I was also in a toxic relationship. People deaded friendships with me. Like, you can't really blame people, you know? Anthony talking about I used to post them head ass quotes too. Look, real one's gonna admit it. When they was back in my day, we used to be on the house phone and you used to have to sneak and talk. And if you ever heard like a little rustling on the end, you just hope your sibling or your mama wasn't on the end of the phone. That was the version of flirting. Oh my God. What was there any like advice? I'm over here going down memory lane. Oh, she just said, is this just a classic case of people growing apart? I feel like she needs to find herself. I don't know. I feel like maybe she just needs to find herself. Maybe go on a trip or something with her family. Maybe talk to her family. Let her family know, like, what does her family know the extent of the abusive relationship? Like, I don't know. Yes, we was on MySpace. We was definitely on MySpace. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this story. If you guys have any advice, leave it in the comments below. Have you ever been in a friendship with somebody who was in a toxic relationship, and then once they got out of that relationship, they were just so lost that they were just stuck to you like a puppy? Let me know in the comments below. You can give this person some advice on like, should the friendship be deaded or what? Because I've never had a situation like that. Like, I've had somebody copy me before, but it was more so like their personality trait that they did with everybody that they were friends with. It wasn't like something traumatic happened and now, you know, like it wasn't like that. But I don't know. Let me know if that's ever happened to y'all before. I'm gonna move on to this next story. So the next story is the love after lockup tea. Okay, I'm gonna give you this one a little early since we gotta wait to the end for the other one. Child, okay. Hold on. She said also I don't know if you want to change the name. Defeat the purpose, but yeah. Tell me that a lot of the clips were not even aired because. Okay, bad. Okay, I just wanted to make sure there wasn't a privacy thing going on. So love after lockup tea. Let's get into it. I'm about to sip a little bit of this wine because I feel like it's about to be really raunchy. Child. Hey Naja, I have been a fan for a long time and I love your videos. Thank you so much. I have always wanted to send in a tribe tea because I have some wild stories and I saw you guys were reacting to Love After Lockup and I was like, bet, let me just go for it. If y'all don't know what she's talking about, me and Daniel reacted to Love After. I want to say we did it twice. Three times. The third time it was more so just me like giving into defeat that like I have a bad problem with this show and like I'm low-key addicted. See, I'm addicted to bad television. There is no type of entertainment going on right now. Like, I don't know. They need to do like big social media Big Brother, but I guess like the pandemic would defeat that. Like, they need to do small YouTuber Big Brother. Small brother. Like, small YouTuber Big Brother. Like, 100K and lower. Not even, because I guess like 200K would still be a small YouTuber, right? So maybe like 200K and lower. Small YouTuber Big Brother. We're all in the house. Oh my God, that would be so great. Love you, stop. Somebody hit up Susan. You know Susan don't like our ass, but go hit her up. Let her know our ideas. Okay, anyway, so let me start off by saying I met this guy named Dylan right when summer started. Love After Lockup was filmed way before that, and he has a whole different girlfriend now, by the way. And yes, he did leave crazy ass Heather. Wait, you met the real Dylan T, bitch. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I thought, hold on. Daniel. Oh, bruh.
No fucking way. It's there. It's all there, y'all. Damn. Good for you.
Good for you, sis. Good for you, sis. Yes. What?
You know,
wait.
This guy right here. This little dude.
Wait.
Oh wow.
Y'all, they in the. She said not to change the name. That's what she was like. I don't know if you want me to change the name of Dylan or Heather, but like, it would defeat the purpose of the story. So. Who be watching me, man? That is crazy. Wow. It's not the fact that she sent me a picture with him. It's the fact that this is an intimate picture. Like,
Yeah, they look happy.
This is like, I'm talking emojis over body parts. Like, this is wild to me. Let me drink some water. Oh my God.
Hey, y'all, by the way, I see. Oh, yo, that's lit.
Y'all don't know who Dylan is off Love After Lockup? Or Life After Lockup? I don't know. So she said, this is some tea. I guess y'all could send this to the little Love After Lockup channels if they want this tea. This tea probably old, though. She probably hit up somebody by now. I don't know. But she says, let me start off by saying I met Dylan right when summer started. And Love After Lockup was filmed before that. And he has a whole different girlfriend now, by the way. And I do remember that. Yes, he did leave crazy Heather. I actually met Heather once through another friend, and woo child, she is very mentally unstable. Chicago is big, but so small when you know people. That is actually true. I could tell she was crazy 5 minutes into the convo. I actually did ask Dylan if she was on drugs, but he said no. I guess she's not really on drugs. Shout out to Amy talking about this tea just got super interested. No, I know. And y'all talking about y'all want me to spill this tea. Look, I am not about to show this picture in a bajillion years. This is mine. I'm never showing this picture to anybody ever. Maybe if fuck it. No, never. I was going to say maybe if I meet you in person, like Inglourious Bastards with the Lincoln letter. Yeah.
It, you could like crop it on the thumbnail, but you got to okay that.
Yeah, I know. I'll okay it. I wouldn't. Okay, I'll hit her up and I'll ask her. How about that? I'll hit her up and I'll ask her how she feels. Because so far she don't care about the names or none of that. And I checked to see if she hit me up. She didn't hit me up.
Whoever you are, check your email. That's funny.
This girl messy. She is messy. Hold on. We're about to get into this. She is messy. Sis, you are messy. What are you doing? You are fumbling the bag. Hold on. I've read ahead a little bit. Hold on. So she met him while he was dating the girl. So, he left Heather and then went out with the girl. Y'all, mind y'all, look. I'm going to say allegedly only because I don't know the timelines of when these photos were taken, but this girl definitely knows Dylan. Dylan whole face in this photo. Dylan do not care. He does not care. His whole face is in here. Like, okay, so anyways, so she met Heather, blah, 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 blah. So Dylan got a restraining order on Heather or something because she was wilding out. I met Dylan through a friend, and seriously, he is so fine, even more in person. Girl, I low-key heard about him being a narc low-key in person. But maybe you could tell me that when I email you back. But she said I met him at this kickback downtown, and he had the bag, sis. Okay, now look. Allegedly, from what I've seen on the show, there is a reason why Dylan has a bag. Like, what did he go to jail for? I feel like he has that look, and he does that whole little facade, but he really be doing some hood shit. Like, let's be real. He be doing some hood shit. She said he does a lot of drugs too. No surprise there. We had some drinks, got to know each other a bit, and we ended up going back to his place, and we hooked up, abs for days, and other things I'm not going to say. And fast forward, he starts dating the new girl. Okay, so she said I got myself into the little entanglement, but Dylan is for real felon bae, and we were hooking up for a few months on and off, and he would get into hotel rooms and all this stuff, but this new girl is very much on his behind. He's very much the player type, go figure. I don't really want to say how the entanglement got exposed because this could get back to him somehow or someone we know, but me and him cutting things off a couple weeks ago when the girl found out. He's a really funny guy to hang out with and fine as hell too, but definitely has some skeletons in his closet. I don't want to say too much. Girl, you said a whole lot. You said here is not a good pic of us, but I had to show the receipt. And girl, that receipt said a lot. She also said Dylan told her that a lot of clips were not even aired because Heather was too crazy for TV and they were super toxic. I do definitely could see how that happened. And she said also, one last thing, I was feeling extra messy. Dylan recorded a sex video of us, and I will say the picture that she sent, she's not the one taking the photo. He's taking the photo. She said he recorded a video of them hooking up, and she posted it to her OnlyFans, but deleted it because she was worried his girlfriend might find out. But she has videos of us that could leak if I ever wanted to be petty, but I don't think I could because I'm not spiteful. I don't know if you wanted to change the names, but I think it would defeat the purpose of the story. So, yeah. She lit. Hot girl summer in a whole panoramic. What? Shout out to your favorite Virgo because honestly, I do agree. Here, I'm going to put you guys' chat on the screen because that's the whole story. Now that time has passed, this is definitely not a flex, but I don't think it ever was a flex. Excuse me. Shout out to Callie for the donation saying, sorry I'm late. I thought you'd be late. Talk about, yes, mama here for the sweet tea. Yes, you just came in at the best moments. Like, what? Girl, look, this is not a win because at the end of the day, he is a whole jailbird. He looks cute, but he is a jailbird. You went on TV, look, a whole jailbird. You just did this whole small violin facade on TV. He is a bold ass person. Now that I've read the whole thing, I am not going to ask your permission to post it because I feel like you would tell me yes. I don't want to. Just the fact that you have things locked and loaded in your phone for him makes me a little uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie. I'm the type of girl where it's like I've been in a relationship with somebody that used to like hoard photos and stuff like that of people and videos and stuff. So I kind of side eye when people do stuff like that. So I don't know. If I were you, I would delete it and go. I mean, there's a reason why you had second thoughts and deleted it from the OnlyFans. I'm pretty sure this probably came out by now. I mean, he's back in jail. Y'all stupid talking about he probably got that thing on him. That's what she said. But I'm like, okay, and he's still in jail. He's still in jail. He's still in jail, girl. But you look good. You look good though. You look good. You cute. That is crazy. Y'all was getting lit off the White Claws. Now I'm all up in the picture now.
That's how you know it's real.
That's how you know it's real. That's White Claws. Oh my gosh, shout out to Bald Head Hill talking about came by for a second during my class meeting, was gonna dip, but this tea is too hot to just leave. Child, I am looking at the damn hotel right now. Like, you got like bags all in the corner. You got a bottle. And then you got some White Claws, some hand sanitizer, because you know it's a panoramic. We gotta wash our hands. Oh my God. But you know, we smash strangers, but it's a panoramic. Y'all, please don't just be smashing these people because they were on TV. Like, for real, please don't. Please don't smash. I know this man was fine. I know he was fine. I know a lot of y'all would have done it. But it just comes with too many problems. It comes with too many problems. The fact that some crazy way you met people that knew Heather, like, it's just too much. I would just leave him alone. I feel like their little segment's going to fizzle down soon. I hope he does not come back. I feel like this was just a big opportunistic move on his part. Even being on the show, I low-key feel like he used Heather. Now that everything has all been laid out, I feel like low-key he used Heather. And this is from a person that watches the show, not from somebody reading this. I'm just saying, I feel like he used her because it's just weird. You got her looking crazy. I feel like allegedly, I feel like the only reason why he's not admitting that Heather is on drugs is because he supplies her drugs. Allegedly. My opinion as a viewer of the show. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Even Prison Bae was bad news. Dumped somebody that held him down for over a decade. Like, these fine men ain't it. These freaking light-skinned men with their bright vampire eyes. You better leave them alone. They're gonna come and they're gonna suck your soul out. They're gonna get you. That was crazy. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave this, I guess. I'm gonna let her know I read her story. Be like, bro, this was wild. Like, that's crazy. I would have never thought somebody who actually, well, I've had people involved with celebrities in the past send me tribe teas. That's what I'm saying. Like, I've actually had like a celebrity, like somebody whose ex went and started messing with a celebrity. And I think they're still together till this day. Because I saw she dropped some new shit in the panoramic.
Bro, I like that show.
Right, bro. I like that show too. And just to see Dylan, like, what the fuck is this? He just like, and the fact that he took the picture, like,
with his big head.
Right, with his big old head. Like, the fact that we got emojis over private parts, like, what is going on? Like, all right. I'ma chill. Let's move on to the next story. Okay, this one has like a lot of screenshots. It has so many screenshots that I was like, I'm not about to put them on the screen. I'm about to just read them. Because there are, yeah, who's about to do all that? Oh my God, there are like 14 screenshots. Yeah, nobody, I'm not about to do it. Not about to do it. So this one is just called, and before I go, make sure you guys, if any of you guys have ever been in, like, let me know in the comments below. You don't have to drop any names. You don't got to be a messy boots like our sis here. Just let me know. Have you ever been in any type of situation with like an influencer, a celebrity, or just somebody who lucked up on a casting and got on TV, child? Like, it happens. Let me know in the comments below. You don't got to drop any names. Just let me know. What was your experience like? And were they the same on TV as they were in person? Let me know. I don't remember if I met a few people. Only type encounter I remember is going to concerts and meeting people, or the time I went to the Supreme store and saw Jonah Hill, and then when I was younger, like really, really young, I don't remember this, but apparently I met Raven Simone at like a mall. Y'all remember they used to do like a mall thing where they would have the celebrities go to the mall and then you did like the little bruh, I don't know. So yeah, I'm not one of those lucky people that just like have like celebrity encounter. Oh, I saw Tyrese at the airport with my mama. My mom was tripping. Oh my god, it's Tyrese. Oh. Like, Let's get into this next one. Okay, weird friend request story with the 12-16 thing. Okay, so hey Naja and Tribe, I've sent in a Tribe tea once before and remembered another one that happened to me a few days before Christmas of 2019, so we taking it back. I have a few social media accounts that I use frequently, and I log onto Facebook every so often. Girl, not I. So this day, I had woke up around 9 a.m. on a Sunday. I opened up Facebook and saw that I had a few friend requests. I usually accept them without much thought, and not even 10 seconds later after I'd done so, he sent me a message on Facebook Messenger. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, y'all. I gotta say this. Somebody said, Quan talking about his mama saw Kaya at the airport. I don't know how to tell you this, Quan. Everybody be seeing Kaya at the airport. I don't know what shit. Some people be seeing Kaya on the same plane. Like, people be seeing Kaya, Trina. People be, when you live in Florida, you just run it. Oh God. Anyway, so they got a random ass friend request. So I was confused, but I opened up. I'm a pretty friendly person, but if I don't really know you like that, I will give a pretty kind of straightforward answer when responding. Just to let you know, I was 21 at the time. I apologize if the screenshots are not in order. I tried to make this easier for you. Okay, so what are y'all talking about? So he said, hello, pretty. I found your profile interesting. I like your eyes and your hair. Girl, you talking about thank you. Look, here's my thing. Look. I get it. If somebody of the opposite sex gives you a compliment, it does not always mean I want to smash. My problem is this is a whole burner account. Y'all can't see the screenshot, but this is a whole burner. Like, there's no photo. Like, there's no nothing. Like, I would not even be engaging with this person. I would just leave it on red, honestly. So now we're starting some casual conversations. I'm fine. How are you? I'm from the U.S. Oh, nice. You are really talking to this stranger. Girl, it'd be like that sometimes. I remember when the freaking quarantine first started, I had a bot pretending to be Beyonce in my Twitter account. And I was like, kind of lonely. I'm just going to talk to the bot. What's up, Beyonce? How are you doing today? I think I already told y'all that before, but I was just like, well, shoot, I guess I'm just talking to Beyonce now. Like, what's up, girl? Because you really talking to this man. You talking about I watch TV, I dance. You talking about I play football. You talking about are you single? And you said I just got out of a relationship. And you talking about, yeah, I think we're too far away from each other, so I just got out of one. And then the dude says distance means so little when someone means so much to you. Sounds to me like your ex is playing in your Facebook. Shout out to Kaylin. Kaylin talking about, hey, Naja and Daniel. I made it to a live. Hashtag Duval County in the freaking house. We got 904 in the chat. Why you always have to ruin something good? Get out. Get out. Tea. So yeah, girl, this is obviously your ex playing on your stuff. Because you talking about the reason we broke up is because it's long distance and stuff. This random stranger hitting on you, talking about, oh, well, distance means so little when someone means so much. No, sir, you're the ex. You're the ex. It's you. And then he even said, I wish you would give it a try. Girl. And then they said, why do you need a guy? And you said, I don't. And they said, okay, well, I need a woman because... Okay, need police. I need a woman because I feel two people can make things worthwhile. It's always good to have a shoulder to lean on. Okay, look. I'm not about to play with you. It's so obvious. Now they're trying to ask you to download an app. They're either trying to scam you into going to Target and buying some gift cards, or they want you to go and put paper money in a solution so that they can get their Nigerian treasure. Like, this is too much. You are so much better than me. I could not entertain this. Like, this is too much. I'm talking about, oh, it's been fun chatting with you, Empress. Said, I'm not going to hurt you. Being your friend was by chance, but falling in love was out of my control. Please, will you be in a relationship with me? Girl, I'm not about to read all these texts. So she's talking about, I didn't expect to wake up to that happening. I messaged my ex to tell him about it, and he suggested I just simply block the guy because it was starting to scare me. And I had classes the next day. Sorry if this wasn't interesting or anything. I hope you, Daniel, and the tribe have an amazing day. So it wasn't your ex. Okay, my advice to you, do not talk to people you don't know. Like, I know it's a different climate in the internet and all that stuff, but like, please do not talk to people you don't know. People fish all the time. I almost had my freaking iCloud hacked in. I just talked to the homie like 2 days ago, had her whole computer like hacked in. Like, dude, you need to be very cautious online because people will say like they love you and they want to be with you when they really want that bank account. Especially on Facebook where they're trying to target old people and children. Like, yeah, dude, I would have just listened to your ex, blocked him, went on with your life because this ain't it. Let me know what you guys think about this. I feel like this is a pretty shut case type of thing. Just stop talking to these people on Facebook. You never know. They could send you a link one day. You click on it. Whole computer's trashed. You never know. You really, right? You just conversing with the burner account to this extent. I'm over here joking like, haha, hey, Beyonce. Your ass is really talking about, oh, I don't know if I want a real relationship. Girl, this is a bot. He is not a real Nigerian prince. I don't know how to tell you that other than to just do it. Thank you, Sam. That's another very serious point. That is also how a lot of people get human trafficked. That is definitely how a lot of people get human trafficked. Where you get like this comfortable, you get so comfortable with these people that you forget. Like, no, this is a stranger. I don't know you. There's a burner. You don't even have an Avi. Like, I will say, ever since I got scammed for that 8,000, y'all can go and watch that story time. I'll put like a link up here somewhere. Ever since I got scammed for that 8,000, almost got scammed for the 8,000 like a few months ago, I change my passwords all the time. A lot of you guys, a lot of my older OG tribe members gave me some advice. We're like, bro, honestly, you should be changing your password. Like, and really, you shouldn't even be keeping the same card. Like, I had to switch my whole MO up because people were scamming in Florida during quarantine. Like, it was bad. Like, bad. Like, Hulu hacked. Someone tried to hack my Instagram. Somebody tried to hack my YouTube with an account with an email that doesn't even associate with a YouTube. Like, people tried to hack like multiple of my Instagrams. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. And thank you, Tantris. No offense to nobody, but there ain't no type of Nigerian prince checking for y'all. I don't know how to tell you this. I don't know how to tell you this, and I do agree with Ollie also. These sugar daddies will also come talking about their sugar daddies, but are really traffickers. Like, it's serious. But I'm going to move on to this next story, okay? Let me know in the comments below if you guys have any advice for that last story that we just read with, like, the weird people on Facebook. Like, what are some tips you do to keep your Facebook clean, filter your Facebook out, make sure you're the most safe? I don't really get on Facebook because I just think it's sketchy, but I am on Instagram, so it's kind of the same thing. So yeah, just let me know in the comments. Let some other people know in the comments. A lot of y'all are saying in the chat, somebody hacked your Disney Plus. Yep, that is what they do. That is what they do. So I am going to get on to this next story called Am I Overreacting? And oh my God, your hair color is like so freaking bomb. And the eyebrows match. I know that's right. Damn, you talking about you just turned 16? Girl, I wish my mom would let me dye my eyebrows when I was 16. That is a whole look. Anyway, said, hey Naja, I would like to be anonymous. I just turned 16 and I need advice or would just like an opinion. Whatever you got at the end of this to give me. So me and my best friend have been friends for 3 years now, and things were going good before quarantine, and I've suffered from bipolar disorder since I can remember, and this COVID era has really put me in depression. Girl, trust me, I feel you there. And it's been that way for months. Me and my best friend will hit each other up with memes and FaceTime, but not really talk because she told me she's dealing with stuff too, which I can tell because of her increased abuse of drugs. Jesus. But somehow she found time to hang out with another friend of hers, probably because that friend does drugs. This is bad. She told me that her friend is the one always initiating the plans, but because of recent events, I'm starting to not believe that anymore. My birthday was a week ago. I feel like it's a mixture of both. I feel like she probably is the one initiating plans, but those plans also involve drugs. Shout out to Afni for the donation, saying I'm late but I'm here. Hey girl, thank you so much. Hey girl, hey girl. So yeah, I feel like usually when you have a dependency on drugs, especially when you're young and your brain isn't fully formed and you're doing drugs, I've been there, girl. Like, you base your social interactions off of getting a fix. So yeah. She said my birthday was a week ago and she couldn't make it because her stepdad is the manager of the joint and didn't feel like my birthday was important enough. Granted, I didn't forget how jobs work and how you needed to let your job know 2 weeks in advance, so that was on me. But somehow, whenever that one other friend of her wants to do things, she's always available. She even told me that hanging out with that friend is kind of awkward a little, but they spent 3 consecutive days together. Because usually when people do drugs together, all they have in common is drugs, so it probably is awkward. As I'm writing you, they are at dinner together at the Cheesecake Factory. Coincidentally, the place I wanted to have my birthday dinner at. And in case you're wondering, I found none of this out by my best friend herself. This is all through Snap Stories. I know that because of my depression, you would think that maybe she doesn't ask to do things with me because I'm giving her the impression that I don't want to. But literally every time she asks to hang out at my house, I always say yes, no matter how bad I'm feeling that day, because I know she'll cheer me up. So I just find it weird how she wants to do things but never asks me to do them with her and is always doing them with her other friend. And she has a boyfriend, and when they started dating, I didn't find out until like a week after. You would think that because I'm her best friend, she would hit me up as soon as it happened, but because she's excited, but that wasn't the case. So she went to get her belly button pierced with this person, and that's a big deal because her mom is really strict. So I thought that was something I was going to get to experience with her. She let this friend cut her hair into a new style. What in the 13 is going on here? She had a nail date with this friend, and they just went to a Halloween party together and spent the night with each other. And recently, I told her I was going to stop being her best friend because of something that wasn't related to the situation, but she acted like she wanted to stay my friend. And now this. Basically, what I'm asking is, should I keep being best friends with her or find some new friends? Because not ever having anyone to do anything with, because the person you're supposed to be doing everything with is doing things with someone else, really sucks. Child, sweet baby angel. You need to leave that girl alone. And I'm not trying to be cliche and just be like, oh, leave her alone, leave her alone. But honestly, once it comes to drugs, it's like, that is it. Like, you're not going to really want to hang around people that don't do it. And your version of rebelling is different from hers. The fact that she comes from a strict home, it does not surprise me at all that she is enticed by drugs and wants to hang out with the bad crowd and all that stuff. But your version of rebelling is different than hers. Your version is, oh yeah, let's get a belly button and cut our hair. Hers is doing Lord knows what with that girl. And the fact that she's even telling you, yeah, we don't really have much to talk about, but every time she has a bad idea, that girl says yes. And that's really all that dynamic is. She knows that you actually give a damn about her and you're not going to let her do certain things, which in my opinion is kind of not true because you're already being that friend who's like, yeah, she does drugs, whatever. And y'all know we had a tribe tea like a few weeks ago where somebody was friends with an addict and they were just like, oh, well, it's just pills. Like, it's not like, no, like, this is real life. Like, that could kill you. It could get you hooked for life. Like, not trying to sound like a Dare commercial, but this is just giving me 13 vibes. If any of y'all seen that movie, that was like my generation of growing up, like our Go Ask Alice, like the 13 movie when the girl, because if you even think of that movie, the girl had a best friend who was problematic and they let her do drugs and was like, okay, yeah, you do drugs, whatever. But then she got with the new crew and was really being bad. Like, let Evie go. Thank you, Sam. Let Evie go. You need to let her go. Be kind to her. Be nice to her, because there might be a time where she realizes that those friends ain't it. I've had a situation when I was younger where I had a friend who I was friends with for a very long time, and then they got like with like the popular clique and shit, realized it wasn't it, and I wasn't like, oh no, F you, sis, you messed up. Like, I was like, no, I mean, shoot, we're young, like, it happens. Like, who wouldn't want to be in the popular clique? Like, girl, come back home, crazy. Like, like, I don't know. And the fact that y'all are in high school is why I'm being so, like, you know, about it, because at the end of the day, this girl is doing drugs and needs help. Like, she needs help. And if this is going to push you further away, I mean, it is what it is, but the last thing you could do before you cut her off is at least tell her parents what she's doing. Like, the least you could do, because it will really weigh heavy on you. Because I've had multiple friends that I've partied with at your age who are dead. Dead. D-E-D. Dead, girl. Not trying to make jokes of it. I'm just saying, gone. We're my age too. Like, they are gone, bro, because of stuff like this. So if it make you feel like a loser or like you're a square or whatever, but if you must cut her off, your last hoorah has to be letting her strict ass parents know what's going on. Because you're going to feel so much worse when she dies. And I'm just saying, because there's only a few things that this, you either going to get that thing, the panoramic, or you're going to have a overdose in 2021. Like, you got to, because that other friend seems to not care. That other friend just want a good time, in my opinion. Like, period. So I'm just going to read this last story because I'm getting a little bit short on time. So I'm just going to read this last story about the open relationship with the ex. But I do agree with what y'all are saying in the chat. Like, girl, you just need to stick to the right people. Like, you just need to do you. It's a joke when I say panoramic. I'm not trying to get flagged. Yeah, I think she should tell her friend's parents as well. Like, honestly, let me know in the comments below, what advice would you give her? But I'm going to get into this last story, the open relationship with the ex. I was not expecting that love after lockup tea whatsoever. Like, I'm still shook about that. So, open relationship with his ex. Hey, girl, hey. You can call me Reno. So, me and my boyfriend of almost 2 years have been working on progressing our relationship and getting a better understanding of each other. T. Shout out to Mia. Says, I have no idea what's going on, but yes, Naja. Thank you, sis. Thank you. So, lately we have been talking about our past relationships. Well, really just his, since he's the only serious relationship I've ever had. There's not much history on my side. Mistake number one, in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't just be sitting here. If I know I've only been, like, I don't know. It's hard to think about because I'm trying to think. Like, technically, me and Daniel are the same, whereas every relationship we've been in has been, like, long-term as hell. But if I was dating somebody, I have. Okay, duh. Okay, I've dated somebody that has had like damn near 40, 50 partners before. Now that I look back, okay, bet. Yeah, I never really asked about that. You kind of just don't want to know. Like, what's the point? Like, it's you now, girl. Like, so what? But anyway, she said he's had a couple of relationships, but there's this one girl in particular that he talks about in a way that almost rubs me the wrong way, and we're gonna call her Miss Peaches. She don't like peaches. Right, why are we in the past? What are we doing here? So I already know that I shouldn't be worried about his past relationships and other bitches he's been with. Okay, as long as you know, girl. And I'm not. I could care less. That is a lie. You care. You care, girl. I couldn't care less because he's not with them now. So it's really none of my business, to say the least. Okay, as long as you know. One night we were talking and he presented the idea of an open relationship. I personally have never been in one, so I feel like I can't really knock it until I try it. But at the same time, I don't know how comfortable I would be with sharing. Girl, I don't think you would be that good with sharing at all. Just the fact that you're not good with knowing that he has been in another sexual encounter with someone other than you. Like, I don't think this would be smart, but here we are. I was actually considering it because who knows, I might like it, until he mentioned that we could start by bringing in a third person to kind of, whoa, okay, this is not an open relationship. This is, what is that called? Polyamory? What is it called? I know there's a difference between polyamory and polygamy. I think it's poly. Y'all, please check me because I'm not trying to be ignorant. Like, I really think it's poly. But, sir, that's not an open relationship. You're trying to add a whole new person. Like, you're trying to be in a poly relationship. Like, let me know in the chat. Hold on. Let me put the chat on the screen. Am I tripping? What is it called? Y'all talking about Play Press by Cardi. In my Doja voice. Press, press, press. Oh my God. Okay, polyamory. Polyamorous. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, polyamory. Yeah, he don't want no open relationship. He wants sister wives, okay? So I was actually considering it because who knows, I might like it until he wanted to bring in a third person and he suggested Miss Peaches. Now, before I go on, let me give you some background on Little Miss Peaches. So a very short period of time before me and my boyfriend got together, me and Peaches were friends. Who is really the shady one here? Who is really the villain? Who is wearing the mask? Because wait, Peaches went out with him, but you and Peaches were friends. What in the girl code is going on? Maybe that's why you don't freaking like this dynamic, because you know you low-key did Peaches a little dirty. Child, you said she was cool, but just not my cup of tea, only because the type of girl that she is, and she's the type of girl that I am not. Well, does your man not have a type? I don't know. I didn't come here to roast her, so I'm not even going to go in, but I was just going to say that she was the girl in high school that got tossed around and then some, which is why we were only friends for a short period of time. Nothing against the girl, but that's just not me, is all I'm saying. No, but girl, you with her sloppy seconds. So it's like, what? Okay. So knowing that about Peaches, let me tell you about how my boyfriend talks about her. This could just be me being insecure, but I highly doubt it. I think it is you being insecure. The fact that her poom poom and her biscuit done been tested by all these people, that being something you bring up when talking about her. Yo man didn't mind that her biscuit has been tested by multiple people. Like, so yes, this is definitely giving insecurity. I think it's just because you knew her personally. Like, that's what I'm getting. She says when he talks about her, he low-key misses her and wants to be in her life. That's just what I mean. He said things like, I was the best thing that ever happened to her. I loved her. I was in love with her. Girl, I couldn't do it. I would have had to go. I can't be with somebody that's constantly talking about another chick. Like, I am number one. When it comes to relationships, like, no, we're not about to do this. We're not about to do this. It's time to go. He spoke too highly of her literally almost every time he talks about her. Not that he talks about her a lot. This just isn't the first time we've talked about our relationship. So before I go in on his ass, I just need an opinion from the outside point of view. My boyfriend wants an open relationship with his ex. That's the issue. He doesn't want an open relationship. He wants a polyamorous relationship with his ex and you. That's what he wants. An open relationship is you guys are monogamous. Well, not monogamous, girl. You guys are with each other, but if you go to the cafe and Mr. I don't know, Brandon thinks that you're cute, you can go and entertain that. If he goes to the gym and Miss Lisa thinks that he's cute, he can entertain that. But you know what y'all do? You both use protection and you come back home. That's what an open relationship is. And all of those things have to be consensual for every party involved. That is what an open relationship is. This is a polyamorous relationship with a dude who thinks the one that got away, he thinks that, my thing is, if you think you're so much better than her, so basically you want to add your little Project X into the relationship. Child. I told him no. And he's totally okay with it and isn't pressuring me or holding it against me. But I can't help but feel some type of way. Am I tripping or what? Girl, you are not tripping. The fact that you told him no and now there's like this bad, like weird vibe. Nah, bro. Like, that's weird. This is all for his personal gain. Because the first thing I would have did, I would have been like, okay, so when can I go and get me a little eggplant for the side? Like, what? The first thing he said, oh no, I want to do this, but it has to be my ex. Oh, hell no. You're drinking lead. I don't know. Like, bro, you eating batteries. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, what? He wants both. He wants his cake and eat it too. I can't help but to feel some type of way. Am I tripping? Am I wrong to be feeling some type of way or what? To better help you give me advice. And me and my boyfriend do live together and we're in our early 20s. Do what you will with that information. I love your videos. You're so pretty and your vibe is always right where I need it. Well, thank you. Thank you, sis. Whenever you get around to reading this, I hope everything in your life is going okay. Well, thank you. I hope same to you. Girl, I hope that lease is up because, like, it's just something weird going on here. I just don't like that. Okay, you say y'all don't talk about it a lot, but why do you have this much information of his opinions and thoughts on the ex? Like, this is a lot. This is a lot. I understand things get sticky when you move in with people, especially at our age. Like, I can imagine, like, if something really, really serious happened with me and Daniel and I had to be like, well, like, it's like, bro, it sucks. I have friends who are in their 20s and stuff, live with each other, who have broken up. Like, I've been that guy to help people move. Like, it sucks. Like, I get it. It sucks. But I just want you to know this isn't an open relationship. This was an excuse to be intimate with his ex again. And y'all could tell me if I'm being extreme in the chat, but I feel like this was definitely an excuse just to be intimate with his ex. And then it's really funny how there was no consent on Peach's part. You up here getting all worked up. Peaches probably don't even know that y'all are beefing about her. Peaches probably living her own life on to the next, being single, doing her, being single. That life that you, like, slut shamed. She's being single, doing her. She ain't even worried about y'all. And there's been no consent on her part at all. She has no say in this. She is just the piece of meat, girl. Offnees, thanks for the donation. Offney said he gonna cheat with that girl. Look, he might. I mean, he might not. You never know. You know your man more than we know your man. I would say to look after it. It's obvious that he's not satisfied in certain areas. It might not be sexual. It might just be that he wants to be that type of dude to fix a girl up. Cause it seems he's had all these partners, but the only one he's stuck on is the flighty, whimsical bitch that fucks on everything and just flies with the wind on some Ramona Flower shit. Like, he's hooked on the fixer-upper, the one that got away. I would stop talking. If you want to make this work, y'all need to stop talking about the past. If y'all want this to work, you have to stop talking about the past. Shout out to Mia for the chat, for the super chat. They say one can remain monogamous and the other open as long as both agree to being open. If you say yes, you're just trying to appease him to keep him, in my honest opinion. That's what I'm saying. If you say yes to anything that you feel uncomfortable with, you're definitely compromising to keep him. When it's like, you're doing this to keep him, but he's doing that weird compromise to keep you and get the ex. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, shoot, I just watched a live stream the other day of some dude talking about he lived with his ex for a little bit. Like, maybe if y'all need to finish out the lease, be cool, be friends, and then leave, because it's obvious the fact that he's already putting you in second place. Y'all been together for 2 years and you're still thinking about this girl. Like, I don't know. You did say you're working on progressing the relationship, and I'm not gonna down anybody for trying to do that. Y'all know I am very pro marriage and stuff. Like, I'm very pro, like, working stuff out in your marriage. I'm not really, like, jump the gun when it's like, leave him, sis, when it comes to marriage. I take vows very seriously. Now, as for that whole, what's his name, Mr. Jackson, throwing in Bible scriptures to justify stuff like this, no, ma'am, no, sir. But I'm just saying, like, I get it. If you want to work on it, work on it. But part of working on it is being real and telling him straight up, look, you're doing some manipulative stuff. This is not an open relationship. You're trying to have your cake and eat it too. Peaches probably don't even want your ass. Me and Peaches don't even get along as basic friends. So why would you think we'd get along as cohabitant sexual partner? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Exactly. Exes are exes for a reason. Period. That's it. That's it, girl. That is it. That is all she wrote. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me, y'all. Like, I know that I didn't get to read the last story, but I just looked at the time and I do have class in an hour. Thank you guys. Oh, and by the way, thank you guys so much that are, like, wishing me good luck with school and stuff. I really appreciate it. Like, not to get, like, in my feelings. Maybe it's a whine. I don't know. But, like, I don't really have, like, I have a support system, but, like, I don't really, like, have anybody that, like, and any of you guys that are older that have went back to school, mind you, I'm not that old. Like, I turned 25 in a few months, but any of you guys that have gone back to school in, like, your mid-20s, you know that people don't really, like, congratulate you or, like, give you your props or anything like that for the hard work you do, because it's kind of like, oh, well, I mean, you're old, you should have been did that. Like, does that make sense? So I just want to thank all of you guys that, like, you know, pep me up and inspire me and like, you know, inspire me to keep going and like just letting me know that like what I'm doing is not in vain, or like maybe sometimes when I can't make it because I have homework or something, like I love how you guys are like, dude, it's not even a big deal. Like you guys say, what's my major? I'm actually about to get, I'm actually on like low-key honor society, sis, grades looking popping. I'm thinking of transferring to a university for real on some scholarships. What? Like, no, like on an academic, like what you mean? Right now I'm just getting my associates in the fall, but I'm trying to work towards my bachelor's. So shout out to all of my college students out there. So just know, whenever y'all donate, whenever y'all buy something from my store, it's going to the education. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to all my college students. I saw somebody say they're in their 5th year. Damn. Yeah, so you definitely get my pain. When you've just been in college the whole time, people just stop caring. Like, okay. Like thank you guys so much, dude. Thank y'all so much for being so cool with me. I'm outie. I'm about to be out this piece. Thank you guys to everybody that sent me in a submission. Like, thanks each and every one of you. Thank you guys for tuning in with me on Wednesdays because, like I said, this is my favorite part of the day. Low-key favorite part of the week. Wednesdays and Fridays are my favorite days of the week. If you guys are having any issues, you can go to shopvoodoochild.com and become a member if you're having any issues with notification. Or you could just subscribe. Make sure you're clicking the all tab when you do click the notifications. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, we got our last super chat of the day. Shout out to Pika saying, rooting for your sis. I got my associates in 2019 at 26. Yes. So proud of you. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Shout out to all my older college students, bro. I see you. Okay, I am your younger sister. I see you. Let me stop. I'm getting a little too late. Make sure you guys like this stream. Peace. Bye, everybody. Peace.